Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Ultros, where today we have a fresh new cycle ahead of us, and I am wondering whether it makes more sense to do a little exploration out here or try to go and grab the extractor. I mean, obviously we're going to need the extractor eventually. We're in kind of a weird spot here. I feel like we have our sword, and it seems like we might be able to get back up here. Let's have a look at doing that. Obviously, there'd be more we could do with the extractor up there, but there's certainly some work we could do with just the sword. Provided that I can, in fact, make it back without the double jump. You really get some good momentum off of these slopes. You know, I bet once you get good at controlling the movement in this game, you can make it look pretty cool. I would not describe what I am doing here as good, certainly. I am technically capable in the sense that I can often get from place to place. I have very little food. I mean, would you take a... No, shoot. Right, if I do that... Okay, if I just tap the button, you just eat it. That's rejection. Ow. Rolled so early. Oh, hey, the rest of my bloody pulp. Okay. Yep, no, that's good. I'm just gonna bail. We are not killing our gardener's little friends here. Okay, so... We're still really short on food. There wouldn't be any point in climbing into a thing. Oh. I forgot those little orange things are enemies. I wonder if the if our little friends would eat these. They eat meat, right? Let's see. Is that good? No, that's not good. Okay. I didn't mean for you to eat it. Okay, whatever. Maybe they only like plants? Were we told that? We were probably told at some point. And I don't remember because, you know, of the thing with my brain. So if we continue up this way, we actually don't know what we're looking at. Or rather, it is a dead end with a single seed in it. Yeah. Okay, it's been a minute since we were up here, but... I wonder if there's compost in that wall based on the fact that there's so much stuff growing out of the wall. We don't have a compost map for this area, I don't believe, so I can't really tell. But okay, extra Ogumumin, you know, that's... There's utility there, I'm sure. We find something to do with this. That thing's a ledge, right? Like a platform. I think if I could get myself... Hell yeah. Nope, don't actually press up. It is kind of funny the way that the attack where you press up actually attacks much lower than just normally just jumping and tapping attack. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get up to that top room there, but now we can bring... Well, no, we're not going to be able to get up to that top room without the harvester, and that means we can't get anywhere that we weren't already able to get with the sword. But I did some cool stuff. I ran around. I flipped a bunch. That was fun. there's no reason to go down there anymore. Yeah, I'm just like running around in circles. It feels good though. It feels good to move. Like once you have a couple of the movement techniques mycelionated, it feels really good just to move around. All right, so it probably does behoove us to go get our harvester, right? How do I do that? Now we're back here. No, I wanted to go up in this other room. I wanted to go up to the gardener's garden. But the way I used to do that was there was a tree here. There is no longer a tree here, and I cannot make it up this jump without the tree. So I guess there's some stuff going on with this time loop. It is being... There are things that are changing in a couple of different directions, it feels like. I wonder if it's possible to... I mean, I should be able to get a cleaner kill on those guys if I'm just a little bit careful, even without the extra combo piece. See, like that. Just work on it. Well, that didn't quite work. This one is being very careful. How did that not hit? All right. I don't think this has any particular value. There's nobody to punt me through this thing this time. So we drop down here where things are very golden, definitely reminding me of the sad mushrooms. I don't like looking at the map constantly, but I am always unsure. I mean, without my cutter, we're not really going to be able to make it any further in here, I don't think. This feels like a place that should probably be Ogumumined, but also... Oh, right. We were here. Yeah, this definitely feels like a place that gets the Ogumumin. Now we have some food, which is certainly going to be helpful. So we had crawled under there to get up. Yeah, we could go left from there. If we go right, we should be able to connect to... Right is where we jumped down before. My memory is so bad. Like, between episodes, it is usually a couple of days, although not always, but my memory is certainly worse than a person's memory ought to be over that period of time. The plant life here is kind of unsettling. Although the stuff strung across the roof here is quite beautiful. But those sort of like wavy, golden, frondy tentacle things, I don't know if I like that. Looks like there's a way to drop down here almost. Okay. So what is going on with these big red globular things? Let's find out. Will they try to kill me? Looks like a yes. I guess let's at least make this the place we've last slept. We can actually pick some stuff up now. Let's start with this. Do I need anything else? Himsa Assault is like... It can be useful. Faster eating is really non-critical. Yeah, Himsa Assault's pretty good when I remember to do it. Can we make this happen? No, we're not going to be anywhere near the amount of blue. Which means Himsa Assault is also off the table. You know what? I will settle. I think for just the third hit on the normal combo. Infinity Lake. Strange name for a lake that is as small as this one is. So, you know, when we saw this thing at first, I thought it was like maybe effectively a tram car. Because it seemed to be traveling sort of... Oh, okay, well, it's completely invulnerable, but it can harm me. Because it kind of looked like it was traveling along a route up there. But I guess not. I guess it's just a weird thing that hates us. One more to add to the list. I don't know. Maybe I should have explored to the left more. Where is my second jump? Yeah, nowhere close. Okay. What are you? Okay, apparently... Wait. I guess that's like a reset. Yep, don't know where I'm supposed to be taking this, but let's see. See if I can get it up here. Will it stay up on the platform? It sure will. What is this thing gonna do? Okay, it can in fact just come down here. Interesting. Although it seems to be stuck now. Never mind. I was like, what an interesting opportunity this poses. Come on. What if I touch this now? I'm assuming this will reset both me and the ball down to here. Oh, no, okay, it takes me to wherever the ball is. That's actually really interesting. Let me stop this thing before it gets going too much then. Well, I was going to say let me see if I can put it up on that ledge, but I guess that seems pretty unlikely given the size of the platform. So my up strike kicks it back behind me a little bit. Yeah, honestly, I think that's about as close as that's gonna get. I don't think that's doable. Okay, and it's buoyant. There we go. Now I just have to get up there. Huh, I didn't really, well, right. I don't need to actually figure it out. I just need to go and use the ball port. Later, friend. It's super weird that the jumping strike only knocks it downward. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, alright. Gonna have to use the ball port again, I think. Actually, I might be able to make this if I get a proper run going and... yeah, cool. Here's my question. Now, what am I doing with it? Yep, thanks. Super helpful. Maybe I connect it to this thing? Ah, no. It probably should check to see if it's teleporting you more than 3 feet. And if it isn't going to, then maybe just don't even bother. It's interesting that that moved me backwards off the screen. Alright, I think that's the one. This is a cool method of traversal. I guess I probably should have hit the cortex thing just to refill my health. Do we know what is below us? We don't. So it's a little hard to know which kind of seed would be appropriate to plant here, but like, it's clearly not a Moomin situation, so why not? I don't remember if this is going to produce any edible fruit for us right away. We'll just hang out for a second. Okay, looks like a no, and it's not reaching down far enough to make any differences down here. Oh, one of these things. Well. Oh, hey. What? Is it time for my rebirth treatment already? That's the downside of living eternally. Eventually, you lose track of time. Wait, you're not... What is this? How dare you disturb my eternal bliss? Have at you! Ah, don't have at me. Ow. Okay, especially don't have at me with an attack pattern that I'm not expecting. Ah. Hey, you know what would be a good idea is if I backed the heck up and got some food in my face. I can't believe... I mean, no, I can believe that hit me. But I'm embarrassed with myself. Oh, wow. I got turned into a fine paste there. I was hoping that just basically smashing attack in his face would destroy the stones as they appeared. But the time between our attacks is too great for that to be safe. Okay. So this is a combat situation. It's a little bit scary. We do have a Cackleman. Let's keep that as the active food. Ow. The fact that he keeps moving forward when he attacks really does complicate that quite a bit. Ow. It cannot be. Eternity is at an end? Well, in a manner of speaking, VIP guest has departed the pool area, releasing Shaman Lock. Sadly, all we have is this pulp to remember him by. Don't know where we're going, but the ball comes with us. Never mind, the ball does not, at this point, come any further. This door is ball-proof. No, no, no. Climb up. Okay, this is just the other side of the darkness locks. Speaking of darkness locks, feels like there's an awful lot of them around here. Can I, like... No, I can't climb up in these leaves at all. Where does this go? Maybe this was where I was supposed to go. Oh, it seems like if you're moving fast enough, you can break the those blocks with just your body. Wow, there's the plants in this area, I think, are giving me quite a boost. All right, enough to break the wall, but not enough to break the darkness. And then Shine Spark. Nope. All right, well, I tried. No, wait, it would be like you hold down first, right? Yeah, that definitely does not work. Alright. Cautiousness, not the way to go here. The way to go here is very fucking fast. So there's a spot to drop a plant here. And in this case, to just clear things out, I kind of feel like this would be a good spot for a Yog-Yog. What's down this way? Okay, both of these are only breakable from the other side. So we found the part of the ship that is a giant resort. I guess given where that thing is, maybe an Ogumumin is exactly what we want here. No, shoot, not this. So I just realized there's a gap in the roof up here. And I probably should have been able to take advantage of it with the blocks. Gosh, I wish you could just climb up the Ogumumin. Like if I do that, and then I climb up here. Yeah, hitting up and attack doesn't actually do anything. Well, it makes a cool noise, but I can't punch upward without disturbing the block I'm on. Spiritual connection lost. Accessing local network. Once all VIP guests have finished their treatments, their exclusive audience with the shaman awaits. Pool area vacant. Releasing security lock. Greenhouse area still occupied. Audience with shaman denied. Sauna area still occupied. Okay. So... interesting. Is there anything else we want to pop right now? We have a little bit more food. I don't know. None of this is like critical. Oh, this is... if I'm going to go for an attack power boost, that would be the one to go for. But these cacomins do not produce blue nutrition. Alright, so here's the problem. How do we get out? Okay, that's new and exciting information. Yeah, these plants are wild. Okay, so there's a surface we could run up right over there. This puts us somewhere. I guess we scale the plants. Sprogan. If you carefully lick its coleoptile brush, you will perceive notions of running across endless shimmering meadows. It's a very, very strong dating profile, I have to say. Damn it. Okay, just go, 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 go. No, you definitely run out of juice. You need to... there we go. You need to jump across at some point. It just has to be exactly the correct point. So I'm assuming this new kind of seed we found will create a field of that, which seems like a ridiculously powerful thing, potentially. And there's some kind of key up there. Uh-oh. Don't necessarily love getting sealed in here. I guess the idea of all of these grown out sections across the wall when you could just run up one wall or the other is probably that you use the drill to get some more of these seeds to transplant them to other parts of the map that may need them. Huh. That is somewhat further than I meant to fall. Oh. Connecting to the living network. That was a network cable, apparently. Welcome to the Sarcophagus of Ultros. Here you will find the best recreational facilities in the universe. Have the time of your life surrounded by life from another time. You know, if I go to a resort, listen, I'm not from space, okay? Maybe my judgment works a little differently. But if I go to a fancy resort, especially if I'm like paying a lot of money, and they make me do literally any platforming, I'm just going to be outraged. I'm absolutely livid. This cosmic creche once cradled Ultros, the unborn almighty. But that must have been a long time ago. Who can tell? Well, I certainly would be comforted if you could. Oh, it's very easy to not get that part right. What am I trying to connect to here? Ah, interesting. We can kind of banish the darkness with this stuff. This network is a dam turned into a river by wisps. That's a heck of a thing to say. Okay, interacting with them doesn't do anything new. I wonder if I can run the cable from here up to there, because I don't know that I would be able to do it from the top left. Yep, this seems to be good enough. A beautiful sight. Row your boat down a stream of consciousness. Okay, this is like a signal repeater, I guess. Uh-oh. The thing I was supposed to be doing here, without question, is transferring over to this wall and continuing to run up. But for some reason, I seem to be terrible at it. Who would have thought? After giving us all these beautiful, new, interesting verbs, all of a sudden they've got me working IT again. Debris detected in umbilical cord. Removing debris... Oh. Umbilical shaft is cleared. I guess that's a very good thing, probably, for the long-term health of the situation. Oh, okay. Alright, we made it to the repeater. Wow, this is a really, really, really long climb. Huh. Alright, I'm sure this wants to go this way? Okay, well, we've reconnected this thing to the network and filled the room with wisps, which is maybe good. Babies who are just being born love to be covered with weird bugs, right? That's the thing that they're into. Hey there. The humidicrib is humming with energy from those beings. Should they enter the unborn consciousness of Ultros, how will it affect the metamorphosis? And us? Regardless, my faith is unwavering. Yeah, it sounds like it. You know, it does strike me that perhaps it is irresponsible for me to just grab hold of the ship's systems and do stuff with them before I even understand what stuff I'm doing. Just be like, hey, look, this works. You can plug this into there. Well, we didn't destroy any cocoons or anything this time. The cycle begins anew. Let our quiet mycelium lament the unrest. So I wonder if it'll be the case that all of those network statues that we've seen everywhere will be networked the whole time now? I have no idea what that would mean in practice. You know, there are at least some doors in some places that they could open for us. I really assumed we were going to have to finish interacting with those patients, though, before we could do anything else. Greetings down there. Is the day treating you well? Hey. Where's Gardner? He's got to be over here, right? At the raised platform we can't get to yet. Yeah. Our day greets you, my friend. Gardner knew to find you here. These little friends of mine, they know things. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, climb up, my friend. Oh, he's gonna solve the problem for me. Something is changing in the sarcophagus. That's what they seem to be saying to Gardner. I know they have always been with me, but at the same time, they feel... new? What am I saying? Anyway, I'm happy to meet you, my friend. Come, let me show you my garden. Yeah. Oh, and feel free to eat the fruit I just grew. River hearts are delicious. The trick is to plant them right next to a ledge. Yes, we have seen this trick in the past. I can't wait for you to see Gardner's magnificent fruit tree. Yeah, starting me off with some river hearts is actually really nice. And then there's that, which I don't have any other plantables, so. Another blade. What if I don't take it? My friend, the wisps are telling me the story of this hill. They whisper that when Vasa first came to the sarcophagus, she was agitated by beasts that called this place home. She ended up severing their tunnels in the soil to prevent any of their offspring from ever rising to the surface. Gardner wonders, if the lair is still down there, might it be possible to dig a new tunnel to the surface? Then the creatures could come back, and with time this place could be a garden again. Yeah. Oh, the wisps tell me you might know of the proper tools for this, my friend. By the way, do you know what this is, my friend? Oh. Why do you have that? I found it in an obscured nook. You seem familiar with it, my friend. Now, there are some nasty functions on that thing, so be careful around the garden with that. Yeah? Yep, okay, and we can use it in any of the modes that we are accustomed to. Well, what do we want to do from here? I mean, I kind of want to not pick up the sword. Some mycelium. Can I get running fast enough to break this? The answer is no. And then this room doesn't really have a way up. So yeah, in order to get out of here, we're going to have to take the sword. All right. I figured as much, but you know. It was worth a shot. The restrained wakizashi, a companion blade with an enhanced grip, pulled from a cabbage-like plant. Do you have anything new to say? Okay, yep. Digging tool. Alright, I guess. You want me to do it right here? Alright. Utilizing care. We're looking for tunnels of some kind, the things that the creatures were spawning in. I'm not sure that I'm not sure this is the right spot. Are you, like, adamant about this? Yeah, I mean, it can be of use here. I just don't see what for. I'm going to level with you. I've basically just been using it to dig big plants out of the wall. Yeah, alright. I don't know what he wants. I will say this. I do not have the amount of time today that I often have. You know what I might do? Let's just go ahead and call it here. I'll maybe have a look through. Where's it going to put me? Ugh. Alright. The answer is it would put me quite far back. Probably. Because, like, it's going to drop us at the most previous, or the most recent previous Cortex machine, right? I think we might have to accept that we're just not going to get that right away. This is... Well, I mean, look at the size and grossness of that plant. I'm not sure it's useful to be over here at all. Yeah, let's drop down, hit the Cortex, and maybe save for the day. It's a little earlier than normal, but unfortunately I am a little pressed. Yeah, so I was not expecting that cycle to end that quickly, and it seems like so we've turned on the network, right? It seems like maybe that has remained in place because the wisps are an element of the network, and the wisps are still active. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like it could have a really tremendous effect, a really, like, dramatic effect on the ship as a whole. I'm assuming it won't be that. I'm assuming it'll be incremental, couple extra doors open kind of stuff, but who knows? Could be transformational. Thank you all so much for watching. I guess come back next time to see if we have indeed transformed our capabilities within the ship here. And we'll see you then.